All right, you guys. So like, share, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you guys get all the updates whenever we release video content on the channel. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. Salute to my brother A Weapons. He rep Midlife Music. Make sure y'all following us on social media on our Instagram. Also, make sure that you guys check out our Facebook channel, facebook.com/Ticket TV. All these links are going to be in the description box below. You guys can also catch our podcast show. Make sure y'all subscribe to our podcast show. We'll have all the hidden content that you guys didn't see from our podcast show. So all of the links will be pinned below. Salute to everybody who donates to the stream. And we're going to get ready to get started with this stream today now. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Much love, honor, respect, and appreciation.
Yeah, man, we're gonna speak on this morning. We definitely gonna speak on this because Ricky Smiley out of pocket, man. And I'm finna tell y'all why. Ricky Smiley out of pocket, bro. And I'm finna tell y'all why, man. Now, if you guys don't know what's going on, we talked about this in the past. Situation with Brian McKnight and his kids have come back up. Now, for you guys who don't know, Brian McKnight has had an ongoing situation with his kids from his first baby moms. Uh, and basically, his kids basically claimed that he disowned them. According to reports, Brian McKnight has come out saying that it hadn't gone down like that, that he, basically he supported them as much as he could, as much as he should, as them growing up. And then when they grown up, it's like he said that like they wanted like to abuse those privileges because of his celebrity. And we had conversations about that on this channel about how far you should go as far as support. You guys know, a lot of y'all know that I talk a lot about basketball. You had an ex-friend of Kobe Bryant's come out talking about Kobe Bryant like a dog, saying he didn't financially support him enough. So he turned on his friend and called him a piece of you know what, talking about he didn't financially support him enough. But this is even closer. We're going to talk about the situation with his kids, Brian McKnight. So, for you guys who don't know, Brian McKnight has a new woman. She has kids, and he's fully supportive of those kids in that new relationship that he had been in since the old relationship with his biological kids. And that rubs some people the wrong way. But I thought about it from a different perspective, and I'm gonna say it like this: we all know Brian McKnight have been a celebrity since who knows how long, right? And so he was getting the bag. Brian McKnight basically said, "Look, man, I was taking care of my kids all the way up till they got to a certain age, to where they're supposed to be able to try to take care of themselves." And I agree with Brian McKnight. It's like, bro, you should not be no grown kid thinking that your mama, your daddy, because they got money, still supposed to be taking care of you. You need to go ahead, get your own job, get your own life, and leave the nest. Once you get around that 17 years old and up, it's time for you to it's time to get to work. I mean, listen, you're not finna sit out here and leech off your parents. And that is the problem I think that's going on in this society, is that people have been leeching off people's parents, of their parents, too long. And I think Brian McKnight was saying that, look, man, I put my foot down with it. Because he was saying that it became almost to a point where he felt like that it was out of pocket what was going on. Like how, he was being depended on for money and everything like that. I'm like, hold on, bro. Once you get to a certain age, bro, you got to go do what you got to do, bro. I'm just telling you, man. Like, you're a grown adult. You should not be crying about your parents not taking care of you and stuff like that. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of parents are the ones responsible. You understand what I'm saying, for this whole situation? A lot of the parents are the ones that hold culpability in this foolishness. And the reason why is because you guys enable y'all kids to run around here acting a fool, controlling y'all household, living in your house when they 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 years old, and still supporting and paying their bills. Instead of being a parent and understanding, hey man, look, I'm telling you right now, because see, my pops, with me, them conversations started at 15 years old. 15 years old, them conversations started. Hey dog, look man, you have to go ahead and start getting your life stuff together to go get your life right, to where you can live and support yourself. 15 years old, you gonna start, hey, look, 16, You gonna go get a job, start working, you know what I'm saying? And start understanding how it is to stand on your own too and provide for yourself. Cause see, it comes one day that you should be able to take care of your parents. See what I'm saying? Not your parents always taking care of you. You should be able to show love to your parents at times. You know what I'm saying? And so, uh, at that age, some kids who are rich, they take that for granted. We saw the situation with Master P and his son. Now, Master P did everything he could for his son, financially, helping his son. We saw the buildup. We saw how much he invested in his son, pushed his son, promoted his son, and his son still went off on him in front of the world, which I thought was just absolutely unbelievable and just dishonorable. And they've made up from now, and I'm glad that they made up because that situation was real bad in the public. But Brian McKnight has basically said, he went as far as to say that his kids, I guess, are basically, of the devil, I would say, because of how they acting. You know what I'm saying? And they got these little spirits that have been presented themselves by when you coming out to the world talking down on your daddy. You know what I'm saying? And Brian McKnight basically said he supported his kids as much as he should until they got older. Then once they got older, they still want money from me for different things, and I'm not finna do that no more. Like you got, and listen, I am in agreement with Brian McKnight if that's what's going on, because I think that once your kids get to a certain age, it's time to move on. Now here comes Rickey Smiley, and this is why I have a problem with Rickey Smiley. I have a problem with Rickey Smiley because you don't put your nose in grown folks' business. So Rickey Smiley is out here talking about this situation and putting his nose in a situation with Brian McKnight kids, talking about they got support from him and all the other stuff. What you mean? You have nothing to do with that, sir. That's not your kids, sir. That's Brian McKnight's kids, sir. Rickey Smiley. So I can't believe you came and did that. Like, that's not even your kids. You know what I mean? That's not even your kids. And then Tyrese said something about it, you getting involved, and now Brian McKnight's kids want to go in on Tyrese. For what? For what? Y'all, again, the one thing you ain't supposed to do is get another grown man business because you ain't in that household. And you ain't behind them closed doors and you don't know what happened. So again, and I'm going to say it again, bro, you don't put yourself and interject yourself in no business with nobody else's kids, brother. And they grown adults now. Brian McKnight's kids are grown. The hell you out here talking about something they got support and stuff like that. We don't need to hear that. His kids are grown. And like Brian McKnight said, and I'm going to tell y'all something, I strongly agree with the statements of Brian McKnight as far as, bro, as parents that's listening to this video right now, and y'all still part of the problem because y'all got y'all kids in the house right now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Desmond in the Cash App, the donation, man. He said, I'm glad you cooking on this morning, Ticket. Yeah, I'm going to cook on this morning. Because it's true, bro. You got some people that's listening to this video right now, and they going to stop listening because they going to get mad at what I say. You think I really care? No. The truth is the truth, and it need to be heard. And this could help. This might help somebody that's going through this type of situation, struggling with their kids right now. That ain't no kids no more. Kid 22, 23 years old, living in your house. Don't want to help around the house. Don't contribute nothing to the bills, but just sitting around your house taking up space. Meanwhile, you still paying the bills, you still buying the groceries, and you still doing all the essential things to support a grown adult. And see, that's the difference right there. We talking about a grown adult. Period. A grown adult. To the person who said Chrissy Love said he's still mourning his son's passing, give a little grace. No, he need to stay out of grown folks' business. He need to focus on his own situation instead of other folks' business. See, this is the one thing that you should never do is put your nose in another person's parenting. That is a no. You don't do that, especially when you ain't there and ain't been in a situation for all those years. That is a no. That is crossing the line. You should. I can't come in your house, Miss Christy Love. I cannot come in your house if you have kids, Christy, and tell you what you need to be doing with your kids if I haven't been there. Sorry, can't do that. But I can say one thing. Once a kid becomes an adult, they need to get themselves on and stop leeching off their parents. I can't say that. And that should be world renowned. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you don't always know. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I was told this, you know what I'm saying, by my parents and other I've seen other great parents who have basically spoken with their kids. You don't know when it's gonna be your time as a parent to check on up out of here, right? If you have never allowed your kids to learn the harsh lessons of life to be able to take care of themselves, and they depend on you, what they gonna do if you go? How they gonna survive? You've never really taught them survival skills. You never really taught them survival skills. You bailed them out the whole time. So, I mean, if your kids are living with you and they're 21, 22, 23, 24 years old, not working, not contributing to the bills, just living with you, eating your food, living in your house, and they're still talking down to you, talking back to you, got an attitude, you are the problem. You are the problem. But here's the thing with Rickey Smiley. This, what you call the kids are grown. You understand what I'm saying? Grown. To the person Mars who says Brian's son has blank, mind your business ticket, mind these nuts and get off my channel, nigga. Who you think you talking to, boy? I'm a grown man. I'm a grown ass man, boy. Get off my channel, boy. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna say it and I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Once you get to adulthood, it's on you. Period. Once you get to adulthood, it's on you. They should have been, them kids should have been. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. When you deal with parents like this, and a lot of parents talk like this when they are rich, when your parents are rich and famous, your kids do not a lot of times want to take on those responsibilities, and because they're thinking that, oh, my parent got the bag, I ain't really gotta do nothing. That don't mean none of your parents got the bag. You need to learn how to go get the bag. There's always been a saying. You know what I'm saying? If I feed you, how the hell you gonna learn how to fish? But if I teach you how to fish, you'll learn how to eat forever. So if Brian McKnight, when his kids become adults, if he keeps feeding them, how the hell they gonna learn how to go fish and feed themselves? But if I teach you how to fish, now not only can you feed yourself, you can feed your family, which is what needs to happen. And this is a major problem in the mentality and mindset in our world and our community. Should no kid over 18, 19 years old still be living with their parents? Once you get to that age where you're supposed to have been having a steady job, working and doing what you're supposed to do, it's time for you to go. Leave the nest. Have your own family. Take care of yourself. Build your own wealth. Build your own status. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to hear no excuses about the economy. There ain't no excuses. There ain't no excuses. Because in life, life is hard. Life is hard. Again, life is hard. And peep the key words I said again. I'm going to say it one more time. Especially if you're living with your parents and you ain't paying and supporting the bills. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. You got a lot of parents that's out here right now that got kids that's with them that's 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27 years old that ain't paying the bills, ain't supporting no bills in the house, right? Ain't paying the groceries, ain't paying insurance, none of this stuff. They just living with their parents. And some of these kids got nerve enough to be working part-time jobs, living with their parents, and still not supporting with the bills, but pocketing the money. Now, you think I'm joking? The hell I ain't joking. You can go back to any neighborhood now you grew up in. It's still going to be some Negro that's 40 years old that's still living with his mama. And you see him walking down the street looking like a bum. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. Y'all ain't giving these people no survival skills, no thinking skills, nothing. Just teaching people how to leech off other people and live off other people ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work. Because you never know when something gonna happen to you and you're not gonna be able to be in a position to help them no more. And then how they gonna survive? Because they would never have had the training to do that. Right? And so tell you guys, this happens with celebrities a lot that have a lot of money, man. Look at what I told you. Look at what happened with Master P. Master P did all that for his son, put his son on, tried to give his son big time opportunities in the business his son would have never had if it wasn't for Pete. And his son came out talking about his daddy like a dog. And we watch how Master P put his son Romeo on. We watched that, how he put him in positions. And I'm glad that his son apologized and they made that up, bro. But it gets to a certain time as a parent, I ain't wrong on this. You lost your damn mind. I ain't wrong on this. I'm right on this. If you are a parent and you have a kid that is no longer a kid, that is going into adulthood, that is living in your house, not helping pay no bills, not helping support or nothing, they are leeching off you. Get their ass out the house. Again, they ain't no kid. I said it one more time and I'm going to say it again. If you have an adult in your house, see, we ain't talking about a kid, a teenager. No, we talking about going to adulthood, right? Right? That ain't supporting nothing. They got to go. They got to go. They got to go. See, ladies, daughters should be learning how to cook, do other essential things that a woman knows how to do at early ages. How many women out here don't know how to cook and do essential things? Fellas, sons need to know how to cut the grass, change oil in the car, trim the hedges, all the things that men are supposed to understand at an early age. Rake the leaves, take out the trash, all those things. These are things that you instill in your kids at younger ages. So when they get older, they have that disciplined understanding of how to live on their own and have their own families and to be able to survive in this world, period. You understand what I'm saying? So to this person, Trip P, who says no matter how old someone gets, you always gonna have a mother and father. That's true. That doesn't mean you're always gonna have a leecher, a person who you can, two people who you can leech on and live off on, ma'am. So yes, your parents are always gonna be your parents. But guess what? It gets to a point where you control your household. When you're 50 years old, your parents ain't gonna just come around telling you what to do in your own house. They've already given you instruction when you're young. So I don't want to hear about some, oh, that's outdated. No, it's not. That's the problem right now. That's why you got these kids running around here acting like damn fools now. Fingernail polish on, skirts on, got men wearing purses and female bags. All this foolishness y'all got going on now because y'all have slipped up and you haven't done your damn job and you fell into the sin of 2024, sir. PTK. That's what the hell wrong with y'all right now. You falling into the sin of 2024 instead of doing what you supposed to learn how to do, which is carry on damn tradition. Because if you carried on tradition, we wouldn't be where the hell we at right now. If we carried on tradition, your goddamn neighbors will be able to correct your kids when they acting a damn fool, send them home, and then you correct them too, and there ain't no beef while you mad at your neighbors because they went in and corrected your damn kids for acting a fool in the streets and embarrassing your family name. See? See? If we went back to my era, your kid ain't gonna be able to walk around here with their pants sagged and a crack in their ass in front of everybody without somebody else correcting their ass. But they won't do that now. Because everybody's scared to be honest and tell the truth. Everybody's scared to ask a question. See somebody else's kids out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and you ain't got a heart enough to ask them, man, what, Johnny, the hell is you doing at the house right now? Your parents know where you at? I'm finna call your parents right now. See, that's how it used to be, and that's why things used to be a lot better and more secure. Now everything out of control, people acting a fool. The situations don't got worse now because the parenting have got worse. Parents have been less strenuous, less strict, and less discipline with their kids. You tell your kids to come back home at 10, they come back home at 11:30, ain't no consequences. You the problem. You the problem. You tell your kids to come back home by 10, they come in the house at 11:30, no consequences. You're the problem as a parent. You the problem. Period. Period. It's supposed to be a point where you see your kids grow and be productive citizens and productive people in society. That's supposed to be your goal as a parent. So once I see you get older as a kid, you know what I'm saying? And I see you reach adulthood, man, I mean, at 16, 17 years old, you should be seeing these kids have part-time jobs. See what I'm saying? Part-time jobs. Boom, okay. You 16, 17 years old, okay, we're going to get you a job. You're going to start working at the grocery store. You're going to learn, little jobs like that, and then you're going to build up. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you go to school, you go to college, whatever, you get you a part-time job. You know what I'm saying? While you studying, you know what I mean? These are the things that kids should be going through. That way, when they come to adulthood, you graduate, you get your diploma, you go get a real job. You know what I mean? That way, you've already been disciplined. You know what I mean? And now you're ready to leave the house and go live the world and go have your own family. I'm still going to be here as your parents to support you, meaning that, if you have a hardship or if you fall down, I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. But what I'm not going to do is take care of you. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit up here and pay all your bills. I'm not going to do that. See, and that is the difference of what I'm telling y'all. See, I'm not saying as a parent, if your kids is out here doing what they're supposed to do, they have a slip up, you're not supposed to support them. No, I'm not saying that. That's always inbounds. I'm saying should no kid be out here, kid that's turned into an adult be out here in adulthood leeching off their parents. No way, no how. No way, no how. And Brian McKnight has already expressed that his kids went well into adulthood, still asking him and demanding that he give them money based off the fact that he is a celebrity and he is rich. That's not right. Just because your daddy is Brian McKnight, don't mean when you become a grown man and a grown woman that you can't go, that you ain't supposed to go out in the world and provide for yourself. Shouldn't you want to go get your own anyways? Knowing that if you have a problem, see, and your parents they put that, a lot of these kids don't want that discipline. How many kids y'all think how many kids y'all know, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. Last time I went to Walmart, y'all, I seen kid disrespect his mama so bad in the store. I could never picture myself disrespecting my parents like that in the store like that, the way in front of all them people like that, man, and not getting no spanking, not getting corrected. Man, y'all out of y'all mind. This boy was out here acting a fool. I could not believe what I'm looking. I'm like, what? I'm like, she ain't finna do nothing to correct this boy. Just sitting there and letting him say whatever he want to say, throwing the toys and throwing the stuff all over the place that's around him. I'm like, everybody looking at, let her like, man, they ain't even saying nothing. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna say nothing. I'm just looking like, man, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, man. But again, you know what I mean? I'm just being real with y'all, man. This is the type of stuff they allow going on in the world right now, man. This is the type of stuff, man. And so Rickey Smiley, you got to look at it from Brian McKnight's perspective. If Brian McKnight is saying, look, man, I supported my kids all the way up till they were adulthood, bro. I'm not the man to be sitting out here paying their bills at this time. That's exactly what Brian McKnight said. And I totally agree with him. When your kids get to a certain age, they need to learn how self-survival skills once they get to adulthood. And I'm just being honest with y'all. Being honest with y'all. And that's the reason why y'all see this a lot. Again, I'm not saying parents cannot help they, like if your son is an adult now, he out there working, he may, need some help on a bill or something like that, and you see he's out there doing the best he could do. He really out there working, got his own place, own car, insurance, all this stuff, paying his own bill. And he may need a little bit of support a month or two or whatever. I don't have no problem with that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about these adults that's straight leeching and living off their parents. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that's asking their parents to pay their bills and support everything they're doing. Now, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. And I totally agree with Brian McKnight on that. Brian McKnight said that's what's going on. That's why I said Rickey Smiley should have never put his nose in that business. He should have never put his nose in that business. He should have stayed out of that business right there. Because you don't know that man's situation with his kids. He said his part, they said theirs. You understand? And so again, if you saying this as his kids and you still ain't got no job, what does that mean? If your kids are 30 plus years old crying about their parents and they still ain't got no job, come on, bro, what we talking about? How you 35 years old and still running your mouth? Talking about your parents ain't doing this. My parents ain't taking care of me. How old are you? I'm 33. Huh, what? But my daddy's a celebrity. I don't care what he is. See? Why don't you go do the work and become a celebrity? You an adult now. You an adult now. You know what I mean? And I'm just telling y'all what it is. Telling y'all what it is. But you know, a lot of parents ain't gonna want to hear this now because a lot of y'all that's listening are guilty of this. Y'all are guilty of allowing your adult kids. I don't even want to say kids. Your adult. Well, you gotta say kids, it's still your kids, but they're your adult kids to live off of you, and leech off of you. Some of y'all the problem. That's right, Robert Franklin. You supposed to be a safety net, not a crutch. And that's all I'm saying. You supposed to be a safety net for your kids, not a crutch. What the hell you look like 60, 65 years old taking care of your kids? You in the house, your son, who's 35 years old, asking you for $20 for a pack of Newports in a box. Get out of here, man. Yeah, hey, Mom, can let me get $20 so I go get a pack of Newports? And then his dusty ass walking to the goddamn convenience store. Get out of here, man. Y'all sitting over here. I don't like want to hear that, man. Like I said before, man. Keep it 100, man. You know what I mean? And I'm just telling y'all what it is. Telling y'all what it is. Y'all sitting over here, like I said before, stop leeching off the parents. Stop doing that. Stop leeching off of your parents if you're adults. Stop doing that. Bro, you should want to get out the house and have your own life and your own support and your own money and your own pay your own bills when you 19, 20 years old. Real talk. You should want to be able to, hey man, sometimes I want to send my parents some money. You know what I'm saying? Like my parents supported me all my life when I was a kid, helped me grow up to this point. Man, once you reach 20, 25, 26, 27, 28 years old, your parents have done it. They did something right. If they was in your life, they did something right for you to get to that point. So when I get older like that, man, I want to start doing stuff to like just show them some love. Be able to send them some money back sometimes. You know, I get my check, Mom, I'll send you some money. Daddy, I'm gonna send you some money. You know what I'm saying? To help you, to support y'all along the way. Just to show y'all I love y'all. That's what you're supposed to do. Not just, oh, well, I need y'all to pay this and pay every month they paying your bills. And you 30 years old. I'm just saying. So again, man, it comes with the mentality, man. What is your mentality? What is your approach? You know, when it's dealing with with your kids. You know what I'm saying? How much abuse are you willing to take as far as support, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. And so I'm just telling y'all what it is. So Rickey Smiley, you know, he should have never interjected himself in that situation with another man's grown adult kids. Cause they're adults. If them kids ain't got no if they adults, I want y'all to think about this. If these kids are adults and still complain about money, what are we talking about? The first question is, why ain't y'all had a job all these years? Or have y'all been working? What have y'all been doing? What have you been doing since you was what, 19, 20, 21 years old? That's the first question I'm going to ask. Have you been working? What have you been doing? Or have you been asking or waiting for your daddy to support y'all the entire time? I don't understand that. Once you get to a certain age, you supposed to take over the reins as far as your own life. Matter of fact, you should want to be able to get out the house. Why the hell do I want to be 21 years old living off my parents? Not able to have my own money, not have my own job, not have my own movement, anything like that. Why wouldn't I? Shout out to my boy Straight to the Point and my boy the Underrated Darkness in the building. Salute to y'all. See y'all down there. I'm just saying. You got grown kids doing this, man. I'm just saying. I'm just telling y'all what the truth is, man. And if you're rich, your kids think that you're automatically supposed to take care of them forever. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You supposed to go get your own. You know what I mean? You supposed to want to go get your own. Period. And I never understood that mentality, bro. I never understood that mentality, bro. And I never understood people that would criticize a man for telling his grown adult kids to be adults. If you still think about this, y'all, if you still 30 plus years old, crying about your parents not supporting you, you the problem. How does you 30 years old, you ain't got no job? How you 30 years old, all these years, you ain't got no stability? What have you been doing? You've been waiting on a stimulus package. Man, y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Hopefully y'all smash the like button and understood this message. I know some of y'all parents going through this right now, and y'all kids will put a guilt trip on y'all. What they'll do is, oh, you gonna let me go out here and die in these streets? Nah, I'm gonna let you go out there and find out how to survive. That's what I'm gonna do. Cause see, that's what your adult kids will do to you. They will throw a guilt trip on you. You gonna let me go out here and die in these streets? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die out here in these streets. Cause of you. Nope. No, you're not. You're gonna live. And you're gonna learn. And you're gonna be able to become a productive citizen and take care of yourself and be able to have a family and not leech off of me. Period. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. Because kids will use that guilt trip. Adult kids will use that guilt trip on you. Adult kids will use that guilt trip on you as parents. I ain't got nobody else. If I can't have you, what else I'm gonna have? And meanwhile, this mofo ain't got no job, ain't trying to keep no job. Think about it. Think about it. Ain't trying to make no attempts to advance in life. It's sad. But this is the type of stuff that's going on. It's the type of stuff that's going on. Peace, you what up, baby? Nick T, what up, homie? Salute to y'all. You know, I'm just telling y'all what it is. Telling y'all what it is, man. So, like I said, my father was telling me at 16 years old, like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? Dog, you got to go ahead and get that job. Because, hey, the warning came. 18, 19 years old, it's time to go. I'm like, well, I got a countdown. He gave me a countdown. That shit was real, though. You know what I'm saying? Started working them part-time jobs, you know? Then I went full-time. Then I ended up going to school, college, working part-time job at college. Then after college, man, I ain't never turned back. I ain't never been back home. Know what I mean? I ain't been back home since. You feel me? And that's how it's supposed to go. You're not supposed to be out there, leeching off your parents all those years. It's not supposed to go like that, man. It's not supposed to go like that, dog. It's supposed to be a shift of the reins as far as you taking care of yourself once you become an adult. And that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Now, it's different now. Let me say this. I do want to say this because somebody said something in the comments right now. I just saw that. Like, now, if you've been doing a bid, let's say you do a 10, 15-year bid and you get out the pen and you coming home. I can understand if you had to come home for a year or so to get yourself together. But it shouldn't be no 10, 15 years. It should be you coming home for a year, getting your money up, getting yourself together so you can get on with your life. That part I understand. You know what I'm saying? Or if you've had an extreme type of illness or something like that that came upon you or whatever, and you literally could not take care of yourself, that's different. But if you just been out here loafing for all these years And now you come back, you still complaining when you had a chance to get up, man. Nobody want to hear that. Shout out to MG and Dwayne in the with the donation. He says your inspiration is too real, fam. Keep it up, sir. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, man. Real talk, man. You need more discipline, man. You know what I'm saying? Need more accountability, responsibility with the youth, man, and growing up to being adults. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, what kid like feel good leashing off your parents all those years? Like your parents just paying all your bills and you sitting around the house. It's a lot of people doing that too. It's a lot of people. Bro, it's people that's listening to this video that ain't gonna say nothing because it's them. They thinking right now like, damn, my kids said they can't figure out how to get their adult out the house. They bring their feelings into it, all of this stuff. I'm just telling y'all what it is. You know what I mean? And to the brother Minister Society, he said, I like you, Tick, but I do know some brothers that just can't land a job. Ain't that you can always find a job. You can always find something to do. You can go create your own opportunities. You can always go find a job and get something to do. And create your own opportunity, sir. So I reject that thought process right there. You can all see the people who don't find jobs, the people who don't want to find jobs. You go out find jobs. Damn it, you can go out and create jobs. Hey, go out there and cut grass. You know, get your own little business going. Get your lawnmower service going. Cut grass. Trim hedges in your neighborhood. Do anything to get your hustle up except for something illegal. So again, you know what I'm saying? And don't live above your means. You know what I'm saying? If you're living above your means, I mean, that's a big problem too. Everybody keep talking about oh man, the economy. Man, you living above your means. You living above your means. That's what you doing. A lot of y'all doing that. A lot of y'all, you might get paid $2,500 a month, but your rent is how much? You get paid $2,500 a month. You paying $1,500 rent. That's your fault. $2,000 rent. That's your fault. In a place you really don't need, with nobody else living with you with no other support. You need to downgrade. Because by the time you equivalent your car payment, your car insurance, your insurance, cable, water, electricity, and all that, you ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? People out here, I'm telling y'all, eating out every single day. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the money people wasting. All the money you spending on cigarettes and stuff like that. Money you tricking off to buy TVs and stuff you don't need. Just all that type of things is going on, bro. I'm just telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, man. And to the brothers say you can't get a job. No, you can't get a job you want to get. You can get a job though. You can go down to Taco Bell right now and get hired. If you really want to work, you go to Taco Bell right now and get hired. Right now. If you really want to get hired, you take your ass to Walmart and get hired. That's if you really want a job. See, some of y'all don't want the jobs that are available. You want a special type of job instead of you in a situation where I need to just work. See, that's the real truth of what's going on. See what I'm saying? They don't want to tell y'all that. They don't want to tell y'all the real truth of what's going on. Nope. They want to give y'all a partial truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, going to the club every weekend. You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff, man. I'm just telling y'all, man. This is all the foolishness that's going on. People seeing this, but they don't want to call it out. A lot of people afraid to call this stuff out. But you shouldn't be afraid to call it out, man. Yeah, man, it's a whole lot of jobs out there. You know? People ashamed. Like, if I ain't got no money, they're ashamed. They'll rather go take it to the streets and take a penitentiary risk than take their ass over in Taco Bell or something or in McDonald's or something at work. I'm just being honest with y'all. You know what I mean? Y'all see the ladies would rather go open their legs and get on OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying, rather than if it's all on the line, going and getting a job where she feel like people gonna laugh at her if she working at McDonald's or something like that, man. Like, come on, bro. That's why I ain't never be disrespecting people like that. You know what I'm saying? When I used to laugh at stuff like that when I was a kid, I ain't gonna laugh at nothing like that no more when I'm an adult. I respect them type of people. Anybody that's doing some type of real work, I respect all them people, man. Real talk, man. Because they out here grinding, trying to go get it. And them the people you supposed to show love and respect to the most is the ones that's really out here working for it. You know what I'm saying? Telling y'all this. You know? Telling y'all this. Yeah, man. Yeah, Nick T says join the military. There's a lot of things you can do. But if you're a felon, I mean, I'm just saying, there's a lot of things you can get around excuses of not having no, what you call it, man. Not having no job, man. So, again, it's just what you want to do. You're like, nah, you say you really want a job, but I don't want to work at Taco Bell, man. I don't want to work at McDonald's. I don't want to work at Burger King, man. They're going to laugh at me, man. Nope. Get your ass out there, dog, and go get it. Like Penny the Hardaway. Stop leeching off other people. You know what I'm saying? And go work yourself up, man. Sometimes you got to take jobs like that till you can get another job that you really want. Sometimes you got to go say, you know what, man? I ain't going to take no penitentiary risk and go out here and flip a pack, sell drugs and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go work at this Taco Bell or this McDonald's or whatever. I'm going to go get this stocking job and I'm going to work this job right here until I, you know what I'm saying, get my bread up or until I can actually apply and get another job that I really want. So while you working that job, you applying for other jobs that you really want to work. That way you got money coming in your pocket instead of y'all just sitting around all day waiting on the job you really want. I'm just saying, man. For real, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to get a real job, people out there on them docks, they hiring right now. You know what I'm saying? That real labor, they hiring right now. You go in that junk, lift them boxes, put them boxes on them trucks, they hiring right now. You go get a job right now. I don't care who you is. As long as you got muscles. You know what I mean? I'm just telling y'all this. You know? Some people don't want to get their hands dirty like that. There's a million excuses in this world we live in. A million excuses, man. You know what I mean? And I'm just telling y'all what it is. Hollywood Herm know what's up. Herm, what up, baby? You know what I'm saying? Like real shit, man. Ain't no excuse. You really want to work, bro? Man, bro. And you ain't trying to go to prison, but you really want to work? Man, you ain't finna hear about where I'm working at. Shit, nigga, I tell you one thing. I be the best burger flipping mofo in town. Walking around that mofo McDonald's with my pants sagging out that junk, flipping burgers. Y'all seen dudes like that? Hey, bro. Hey, I used to be like that when I worked at Taco Bell when I was a kid. Bro, I used to be walking around that joint sagging, hat to the side, half of the shirt hanging out. It used to be like, hey, what's up, man? What up, dog? dapping, hollering at shorties in the drive-thru. You know what I'm saying? Asking if she want extra sauce on her tacos. Know what I'm saying, dog? Yeah, dog. I made that joint fun, dog. I made that joint fun. I don't know what you talking about. I made that joint fun. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That's what you gotta do, man. Do that until you get it, and then keep applying for the other jobs you really want. Real talk. Real talk, man. Telling y'all what it is, bro. Yeah, egos is the reason why all these women go to OnlyFans. They ain't gonna go get a real job. They gonna take their ass to OnlyFans, and they go shake the whatever they gonna shake. Y'all know what's up, and humiliate themselves. Even worse. You know what I mean? I'm just telling y'all what's up. Dudes will respect a girl like that too. If you see a fine girl working at McDonald's, you be like, man, and you a big baller. You go through the line, you see her, hey baby, what you over here working for? I've done it a few times. Like, what you working over here for? You too pretty to be working over here. But you respect it, like, damn, I respect that. She ain't on the pole, she ain't on the strip. She over here like really working on some real, you know what I'm saying? I got to holler at her. You know what I mean? For real. You know, she the last of a dying breed. She ain't on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's real talk. I'm just telling y'all, yeah, they don't really want to work. Talking about ain't no job. Man, it's 100 jobs out here, man. 100 million jobs. You just don't want to work those jobs. So it ain't that you don't want to, it ain't that you want work. It's just that you don't want to work a certain job. No, sometimes you got to work a certain job until you get the job that you want. So again, man, sometimes you got to take that hit for a year. Like, hey, man, just got to go do this job until I'm still applying for other jobs till I get the job I want. See, what people would do is they will totally not work at all and wait till they see if they can get a job that they really want. And when they don't get a job, they say, I can't get no job. You a damn lie. I can get you a job right now over here at the pharmacy. I can get you a job right now. I can go get you a job, ladies, at Taco Bell. I can get you a job at McDonald's, KFC. You don't really want to work though. You really don't want to work. you really don't want you really don't want to work. James, what up, boy? James know what I'm talking about. Look, y'all, hold on. James know what I'm talking about. Hold on one second, y'all. Don't try to go nowhere. See, I'm trying to tell y'all this. Yeah, Chick-fil-A. Yeah, yeah. So ain't no excuse. Even when you, even when you are an adult, even when you are an adult, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, some jobs you may say, hey man, I ain't even envision myself working this type of job, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Even when you a criminal, you an ex-criminal, bro. Bro, there's jobs out here, bro. You can go get security jobs, anything, bro. Well, some people just don't want to work these jobs. You can go get a real hardcore labor job. It's a lot of things you can do, man. People be making excuses though, man. People be making excuses, man. And that's the part I don't like. I don't respect that. I don't respect people be out here making these excuses, man. Like, bro, ain't no excuse, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen ex-cons come out and, they got programs where they can go get jobs in certain places. Like you go get a job at McDonald's and stuff like that. You gotta stay on your best behavior or Burger King or whatever. You know what I'm saying? One of them fast food joints. And you just, stay on your best behavior and build up your resume again. You know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do, man. But what you can't be doing is leeching off your parents as a grown adult, man. You gotta be an adult. Once you get to that age, I be trying to tell y'all this. I be trying to tell y'all, cats don't be wanting to listen, man. When you kick that real, these new age cats don't want to listen, bro. They don't want to listen, man. James, you check your message. They don't want to listen, dog. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. Keeping it real with everybody that's in here, man. You know what I'm saying? James, no, James work hardcore. Man, James be putting in work. Every time I talk to James, he's like, man, I'm at work, dog. I'm putting in work, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I got you, James. My bad. Nah, James, that's the right one, James. That's the right one. That's the right one you got. Nah, I won't be over there today. I'm just telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? Man, that's why I said like Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley should have never spoken to grown kids, bro. Brian McKnight kids is grown. Once you grown, I don't care how much money your daddy got. If you ain't got no job, that's your problem. You need to go get a job. I'm tired of seeing kids get grown and still be expecting to live off their rich parents. Ain't no excuse. Go out there and get your ass a job. You an adult. You should be able to take care of yourself at this point. Why do you want to keep leeching off your parents? And like I said, somebody said to James in the comments, well, man, it's hard to get some people to get a job. It ain't hard to get a job. You can go get a job. You just don't want to get a job. You just don't want the job that's available. You want to get the perfect job for you. And so people will sit around waiting on that job. Man, look, I got to go take the job I can get right now to get money until I get the job I want to get. You feel me?
I feel that big dog.
Yeah,
Hold
man,
on,
these
like
kids be out here
give me a
growing into adults. Once you get into adulthood, you should not be leeching off your parents no more, living off your parents. Your parents should not be paying for your house bill, your car bill, all of these things. These are things your parents support you as when you are kids. When you come into adulthood, you should be able to go take care of yourself by that time and work your own jobs and have your own apartment, have your own things. That's what you should be able to do. So I be tired of people coming on here saying the contrary, because y'all not making no sense. And y'all giving these kids a cop out and a bailout. I don't respect that. I don't respect that, dog. I don't respect that, man. I don't. And I've said this 1,000 times to you guys, man. And y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Come against and say however y'all want to feel, man. And y'all, a lot of y'all say that, like I said, because y'all got kids that y'all letting do that. That's 24, 25 years old, that you paying all the bills for. And that's living off you. But what you have forgot is you ain't taught them no survival skills. You ain't taught them what they gonna need to do. All they know how to do is live off you. They don't know how to go get it on their own if something happened with you. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. And then a lot of parents is in positions to where they working and they're living off paycheck to paycheck trying to take care of you. So if you really, if they can get in trouble, you really got a problem then. You really got a problem then. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling y'all what the real is, bro. Straight up. I'm just telling y'all the truth, man. It's sad what has happened with these kids, man. Kids don't got out of control, man. Turning into adults. Turning into adults. You got kids again. Grown kids living with their parents, not paying no bills, arguing and cussing out their parents. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Snapping on their parents. People don't want to hear this because they have brainwashed this whole new era. They have brainwashed this entire new era. So people don't want to hear this truth. But that's what it is. It's truth. It's truth. You know what I'm saying? It's truth. Let me see. What do you say? Yeah, man. You said I got my own spot when I was 19 and my moms didn't help me with a bill. If I was down bad, she guided me to earning money to get back right. Stop giving these kids handouts all day life. That's a fact. But they get mad at Brian McKnight when he told his grown kids, look, man, I ain't finna take care of y'all no more. Y'all gotta go get y'all own jobs. They get mad at a man for being a man and telling his kids what's right. And sometimes kids will use their own parents and run that guilt trip on their own parents. I ain't gonna survive without you. I'm gonna end up in jail or dead. Nah, no, you're not. I don't taught you well. Get out there and go get that job. Period. If you don't want to do it, that's on you. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, man. I hope y'all smash the like button this morning, too. We should get a lot of likes in this video, man. We should get a lot of likes in this video, y'all. Hopefully, y'all smash that like button, man. Get those likes up and share this video today, y'all. This is a video. We got to share this video, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to share this video today. Real talk. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this one, man. Salute to everybody that was in here watching and listening to this video, man. I appreciate all y'all. Don't forget to go subscribe to the podcast show. We'll be talking about this on the podcast show too, stuff like this as well. So I'm gonna put the link to that at the top of the comments, man. Salute to all of y'all. Gone.